Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy's delivering all of the latest sizzling hot topics. And actress and R&B star Brandy is here. She's making her Broadway debut in Chicago and treating us to a special sneak peek live performance. Plus, have you been watching every day? Wendy's calling someone at home to give away more big money as our spring Cha-Ching continues. Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you! Hi! Yeah! Thank you for watching! Welcome to the show! Give it up for my co-host, my studio audience! How you doing? I'm doing well. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so, you know, here with the show, I do the show, but if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that I also do an after show every day, after the show. Sometimes I'm in my robe, and thank you, and my face is scrubbed, and I'm just talking to you about the show and life. So yesterday, I was talking to the after show and telling them that Rosie O'Donnell did get back to us. Unfortunately, it was at 10:57, so the credits were rolling. So I didn't get a chance to tell you guys who are watching, and I forgot to tell the after show what she said. She said, thanks, basically. Yeah. You know, because I'm Team Rosie, and, you know, this whole custody battle thing is getting really ugly, and now it's getting downright funky. All right. So here's what's going on. You know, Rosie's wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, Michelle, wants sole custody of their adopted 2-year-old daughter. And she said something to the effect of, for the betterment and welfare of the child. Well, I don't know what Rosie does behind closed doors, you know, so I can't speak on that. But what I can say is that Rosie's people are claiming that Michelle is just doing this to get child support, which would be a lot, because the prenuptial agreement that they have is ironclad, so whatever Michelle gets, that's all she gets. Remember, they met online at the Starbucks. Just saying. So last night, Michelle went to ET and talked about Rosie and wanting nothing to do with Rosie's money. Just take a look, and while you're looking, notice how you don't come off as likable, Michelle. I'm just saying, roll the tape.
There are people who say, Michelle, this isn't about custody, this is about money. What do you say to that?
Those people don't know me very well. I made my first million before the age of 39. That was before I met Rosie. I don't need Rosie's money. I don't want Rosie's money. None of the houses were in my name. None of the cars were in my name. Nothing was in my name. Prenup money means nothing to me. I will walk away from the prenup if Rosie will give me full custody.
She might walk away from the prenup, but let's not forget she wouldn't walk away from child support. Yeah. And Rosie is worth $100 million, and Rosie is not going to be, cheap with this child. Although Rosie could give her sole custody because she's got 4 or 5 more at home. Kids. Anyway, Michelle shouldn't have gone on ET. It made her look very, very lowbrow. And if I were the judge, I would use this footage and hold it against her. You don't want Rosie's money? Then give Rosie back her money. And if I were the judge, I would also not award sole custody to either one of them. It would be joint custody, because I can't figure out the household. Or they could always send the child back to the adoption agency. Jokes, everybody, jokes. Isn't that what you come here for? All right, that's not the biggest part of this story. The biggest part of the story is that she's really enjoying, Michelle is, her newfound fame. Look what she was doing the other day. Uh-huh. Now look, this to me is a direct slap in Rosie's face because clearly this is how she comes off to me. She knows Rosie's worth $100 million, jackpot, they're in the Starbucks line. Rosie's probably not her body type on account of all that meat. Excuse me. I'm just saying. Michelle seems to appreciate a sexier woman as opposed to a funny woman. Now, this woman right here, Bubbles, but Michelle is holding her like, I'm so sorry for Rosie. Like, this is I would use this in the court of law, too. Somehow, I don't know that she's doing anything illegal, but I would still bring it to court. Okay, so the woman that you want to know, the Kim K lookalike with the big giant fake teeth? Well, they look giant and fake. Anyway, she's a model, but isn't everyone? And she's the one, she claims herself that she's the one who broke up Jason Derulo and Jordan Sparks. So that's the kind of girl she is. She's proud of breaking people up. She's also dated Reggie Bush. So we see Reggie has a type, right? Anyway, Rosie, again, I'm still on your side. That could change, by the way, at any moment. Because everybody who watches this show knows I waffle, but I blame it on being a woman. And to me, when you're a woman, we're allowed to change our mind about anything. Okay, so I haven't changed my mind about Sofia Vergara and Nick Loeb and the battle over the embryo. Now, I am pro-choice. I'll just put that right out there, okay? I am pro-choice, but I will tell you one thing. As soon as you know the sex, that becomes not some embryo. It's a viable child. And I had no idea that you could find the sex of an embryo when they're that lima bean sitting in a Petri dish up in the freezer. 2 girls in the dish. Right, exactly. Two little girls with pigtails and a jump rope. I'm just saying. So, remember, he's suing her for the right to keep the frozen embryos. Nick is also very, very pro-life. He believes that life starts at inception, which many people do. He wrote an op-ed piece in the New York Times to get the public on his side. And, you know, some of the things that he said, which, not for nothing, this makes a lot of sense. Tommy, he goes, you know, how come a woman is allowed to bring a baby full term if the man doesn't want the baby at all, but a man can't bring 2 girls with pigtails and jump rope to full term, even if the woman doesn't want them? I was like, oh my God. And I'll just remind you very quickly that Nick comes from a very, very wealthy family. He's very wealthy in his own right. So this is not about Sophia's money. They were together for 4 years, and they tried to have a baby the natural way twice. I think she had a miscarriage once. The surrogate did? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, but they tried twice, and it failed. So the 3rd time they tried was just 6 months before they broke up, and that's when they farmed the dish. Listen, there are some mistakes that you just have to live with. And I think that Nick has every right to have these babies. And then some of my... I hate to say that, but, you know, because I hate to say that, but he has every right. And then some of my less than smart staffers who don't have children, so they're just quick to assume that you can just have kids at any time that you want these days. Don't we all know people who are struggling to have kids? Whether it's that the man has a problem or the woman has a problem. But a lot of times when people don't have kids, they just assume that, you know, it's just as easy as the old in and out. So anyway, so these staffers were saying, well, why can't Nick just do away with the dish? I said, because first of all, they're 2 little girls. That's number one. And second of all, because they said, you know, he's young enough. You know, men can have babies all the way up until like they're 75, 80 years old. But no, not if they have a penile problem. And we don't know him. We don't know him to have a penile problem. But what I'm saying is, what if he does away with the girls in the dish, and then realizes later in life, oh my gosh, I'm shooting blanks. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. So clap if you, and also Joe Manganiello and Sofia Vergara, who they're a gorgeous couple, but me, along with a few of my staffers, don't think that they will make it down the aisle. I think that this is a beautiful relationship. It's doing great for his career. Well, she already had a great career. He had a good career, but now with her, it just adds the extra hot sauce on his reputation. But I never thought that they'd make it down the aisle, even before the girls in the dish. But now with the girls in the dish, do you know what the fighting must be like at their house? First of all, the word in the street is that, you know, she's a hothead. Allegedly, which, you know, many women break vases and throw shoes. You know, clap if that's you. Okay? But imagine being a hothead along with having an attitude because the girls are in the dish and your ex wants to bring them full term. And then imagine Joe dealing with all that. You know what, Sophia? I'm sorry, but this is your fault. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Because long before scoundrel antics like what's going on with them now happen, you see scoundrel in your man. I can tell you when I saw the scoundrel in him, okay? It was when you were shooting that movie with Reese Witherspoon down south. The movie, look, check, no. The movie comes out this weekend? It's like a Thelma and Louise type movie, but it's her and Reese, and they were down south. You should have known at that point when Nick showed up on the set trying to get a part in the movie. Behind your back. Behind her back! Like he's an opportunist, and it's not about the money. What people opportune off these days, I find, is the fame. Like everybody wants to be famous. Oh, Sophia, lie on that sword. Grey's Anatomy fans are coming for... They are coming for Chandra Rhimes. There's an online petition about why you have to kill off Patrick Dempsey. Already 92,000 people have signed it. Clap if you would like to sign it. No, okay. We all know Patrick Dempsey, along with Grey, are the main people. I know it's an ensemble cast, but secretly there's only 2 stars. Okay? And you killed off a main star. Chandra, I was waiting to see whether this would come around and bite you. And unfortunately, it has. Now, what you should have done, boss lady, is, and, you know, all right, she doesn't like diva antics on the set, but I think that she could have put on her big girl panties and waited for his contract to be up. He just signed a 2-year contract in 2014. So just hold your breath. The contract will be over in 2016. You know, dress him down in your office, but don't make the fans suffer, because the fans are pissed. On one hand. On the other hand, she's the boss, so she can do what she wants, but not at the detriment of you guys. Yes. Now, you still will watch the show, won't you? Yes. Okay, clap if you're done. You're not going to even watch the 2 hours tonight? What? All right, clap if you're watching the 2 hours tonight. Stop if you're not watching the 2 hours tonight and not watching ever again. Well, Shonda, that's 50-50. The backlash could hurt the show. And also, a little bit of compassion for a man who lost his mother to cancer after she was suffering for a long time in 2014. Then his soon-to-be his ex-wife blindsided him with a divorce in 2014. 15 years they were married. He did not see it coming. He has children and everything. You know, just a little bit of compassion for those things. And, you know, Dempsey, and you could have met Shonda in the middle and stopped what they're saying, your diva antics and your huge ego. Okay, you know how I say, woman, right to change your mind? That includes like hot guys or not hot guys. Like, I'll be honest with you, I could never understand what it was about Colin Farrell. You know, because like women, like I mean, he's not bad looking, but he's just like, I would walk past him at the mall. Do you know what I mean? Like, just he you know. Anyway, but now I love him, and he could get it. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, first of all, he says that he hasn't dated in a very, very long time because he's so busy with his sons. I know. All right, so I'm softening. I bet. And as far as dating, that doesn't mean he's not getting it from somewhere. It's just that he's not dating. But guess what I was told? Number one, he has a nice package. So nice. Look, come here. Look. It's so nice and obscene, we had to blur it out. And this is not his normal body. He lost a lot of weight for a movie role. Now, he's 5'10", which is tall by Hollywood standards. I can crouch down a little bit. And he loves older women. I mean older women. He and Liz Taylor had a romantic relationship right before Liz died, and she died at 79. But doesn't that make you love him even more? Like, when you know you stand a chance, that's like a turn on. And also, he had a sex tape with a black woman. Okay? So, and there she is. And might I add, she doesn't look like a Hollywood skinny girl. She looks like a meaty bone, which means we all have a chance with Colin Farrell. Yay! Oh, all of a sudden, He does look good. Karina Smirnoff, what a disaster. Unfortunately, you put that out there, and then when you date a new guy, he's going to Google you, and he's going to see that, and he's going to look at you as being so damaged. Okay, she talked to People Magazine. We've discussed this on Hot Topics, but she's discussing it again in People Magazine. She says that she's in therapy because she's had 3 failed engagements. Now, 1 failed engagement is one thing. 3 and a therapist is a problem. Okay? Like, and unfortunately, because she's famous, she can never hide this from, you know, men who want to date her. Because if you date a famous person and you don't Google them before you go out with them, you are a fool. Okay? But for the rest of the people watching right here, don't tell anybody, don't tell your new date that you've had 3 failed engagements. Because all they're going to want to do is hit it and scram. Like, you're not a keeper because you're crazy. You're crazy. And she's 39 years old, and one of the things that she was saying in People Magazine is that, you know, she wants to be a wife and a mother so much that a lot of times she gets in relationships and she rushes things along to that wife and mother role, and I guess maybe that scares guys off. Along with, I picture her being a real hothead. You know what I mean? A real hothead. throwing shoes and crying and stuff. She's not on Dancing with the Stars anymore. I don't know what she's doing other than being therapized and trying to figure out, you know, how she can fix that. Remember she was engaged to Maxim? Yes. And she came here and she left her engagement ring in the hotel room? Like, nobody newly engaged, if they really want to, you sleep with that ring. As a matter of fact, you sleep like this. Right? Oh, I have a headache. Oh, do you have any aspirin, Suzanne?
Not on me, no.
Please.
Brendan will bring some out.
Thank you, Suzanne.
You're welcome.
Happy Mother's Day in advance, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you. Same to you.
What are you going to be doing?
Hopefully my husband and my children will take me out for brunch.
Well, no, not hopefully. They do exactly what we want on our day.
And they're taking me to
Isn't that how it goes? Like...
and buying me.
When I became a mom... Oh, thank you, Brendan. You're a lovely man.
He is a lovely man. A lovely father.
Yep. They're married. They met on the Rosie O'Donnell show when they used to work there.
Yes.
And now they work here, and we love them.
Yeah, oh, thank
Most
you.
of the time.
Thank you.
So now look. So you're going for brunch?
Yes.
I like to stay in the house.
Yeah.
And I tell them, leave the house and don't come back until the sun goes down. Don't cook me breakfast. Don't do... Just leave the remote next to me.
I like that idea.
Anyway, Mother's Day is next weekend, or this coming weekend. Next weekend, yeah. So if you haven't gotten a gift for your mother yet, it is not too late. I'm here to help you. Burlington is the place to be. Why? This little number was only $24.99. Okay, at Burlington. And it's made of good scuba material, like a scuba suit. Yeah, I'll let you touch it during the commercials. Look, they also have some really fabulous home decor. I mean, like, ta-da! Look at this vase. It's beautiful. And how about a Mother's Day mug? It has all the sayings and words that mean something about your mother. Fun, loving. I don't see sarcastic. Anyway, Burlington, you are absolutely fabulous. So be sure that you head over to Burlington and save up to 65% off department store prices every day. And happy Mother's Day in advance. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Another lucky Wendy watcher is going to have a chance to win up to $5,000 when we play Spring Cha-Ching. But up next, she stars as Roxy Hart in the Broadway musical Chicago. The lovely and talented Brandy is here. So grab a snack and come on back. On an all-new Wendy, the inspiring Robin Roberts. She's outspoken, she's a survivor. That's my kind of girl. And spring is in full swing. We've got the freshest spring beauty picks. The really good products that really work.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
I love when our first guest stops by. You know, she's a Grammy Award-winning singer and an actress, and now she's starring as Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway. Please welcome back to our show, our friend Brandy. Hi, Brandy. So nice to see you again.
Thank you for having me. I am so excited to be here. Hi. Oh my God. Hi. I love people. I love the people. And I love you. I feel so far away from you. I love you back. Thank you.
Brandy, your arms are on fleek. What are you doing?
I work out every day. Every day. It's so great for me mentally, and I'm just having the time of my life. Thank you.
Well, we have some footage of you in the boxing gym. Is
Yes.
is this
I
what
box,
you do?
Yes, I love boxing.
Wow, Brandy. Okay, so Brandy, how was your Broadway debut? I heard it was fantastic. How did you feel inside?
Oh my God, I felt so crazy. Like, it was overwhelming. It was exciting. I had never felt nerves like that in my life before. And I realized that you cannot get ahead of yourself. You have to stay in the moment. And it was such a beautiful experience. My life has completely changed.
Wendy, you've done so much in your career.
Yes.
I just assumed that you had been on Broadway before.
Never.
But this is your first time.
This is my first
And you're the
time.
star. And, you know, the number that you're going to do, Roxy Heart,
Yes.
that's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that song, too.
Yeah.
I love that song.
So you're doing the shows 7 days a week, yes?
Yes, eight shows a week, yes.
Right. Closed on Mondays.
Closed
Broadway's.
on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays,
Yes.
that's right.
Yes.
So how are you enjoying being here in New York?
I love New York. I love New York. It's just so full of life here, so much culture. Like,
Yes.
I've been on the bus here. I'm going to get on a train and just go at some point.
Are you going to go in the subway?
I want to go on the subway, yes.
Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. I haven't been this
All right,
time
girl.
yet. I've been on the subway, but not this time.
Okay.
But I'm going. Oh, I'm going.
So is this the longest period of time that you'll be spending in New York? Have you ever spent a long time here?
I've spent a long time before, but
Yeah.
it's been a while, so.
Who are your friends here? Anybody that we know?
I mean, like, well, you saw Angela Simmons. We were boxing.
Oh, that was Angela. No, I
yeah,
didn't know.
we're becoming
Good.
friends.
That's
and,
good.
Yeah, so.
So what about the men?
Oh, I can't be messing around with no men's show. I can't.
Well,
Darling, I have to stay focused, darling. I can't. Mm-mm.
Yes,
I
you
need
can.
to keep my mind set on what I'm doing. I have a dream, you know.
Yeah. It's unbelievable that I still think of you as a girl. It's hard for me to accept that Sarah is 13 years old
Yes, my daughter is about to be 13.
About to be
June
13.
16th. Yes. Yes. Isn't she so
Oh,
cute?
my gosh.
She came to my premiere,
Yeah.
and she just cried and cried
Yeah.
and cried and cried. And she came back to my dressing room and she says, Mom, you were phenomenal. It was that just, like, I'm just so happy that she's here.
So she's here in New York
She's
with
here
you?
in New York with
So
me,
what are
yes.
we doing about school?
Well, she's doing her schoolwork here with us this week, and then next week she's going to go up back to regular school, yeah.
Back to LA or
Yes.
wherever it is.
Yes. Sorry, I'm so, like, anxious. I'm just so excited to be here.
It's okay.
And everything is just so...
The last time that you were here, you were engaged.
I
and
know.
we showed the ring, and you were so happy, and you had moved him into your house. I remember we talked about that, because
Yes.
I said, wow, you moved him in before. What does your daughter think about that?
Yes.
So now the engagement is broken. How did she handle it?
It wasn't a good time for me, and it was not a good time for her. You
Yeah.
know, we were a family, and, you know, something like that
Yeah.
happens, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. How come the engagement was broken off? What'd you do?
It's not what I did. I mean, it's what we both did. We just grew in
Apart.
different directions. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But we're still friends. Still have a lot of love for him. So.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you
We're still
really?
friends, yeah. Yeah.
For what?
Well, I mean, there's no hard feelings. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no hard
Well,
feelings.
I have hard feelings for you. Because Brandy, I think that you're a lovely. We've known you since
you.
I want to be down.
Thank you.
You know. Brandy, did you return the ring? Brandy, did you return the ring?
Wendy, let's move on to Roxy. Let's move on to Roxy.
You're not the girl who keeps the ring, are you? Brandy Norwood, are you serious?
I don't have the ring. I don't have... Yeah, no.
I didn't know you were that girl, but you learn something new every day. All right, we're moving on.
We're going to go to commercial, darling.
Okay, look. No, I want to talk to you about your new BET project.
I know.
She has a sitcom coming out. How did this all transpire?
Oh, my God. Her name is Zoe Moon. I'm so excited to play her. BET really is so supportive of the show. And Deborah Chase is producing it with me. And she's a cosmetics mogul, and she's a mom, and she's recently divorced. She was married to a boxer that cheated on her a whole bunch of times.
Yes.
She wasn't having that.
Yeah.
So she took the divorce money.
Yes.
And started her own cosmetics company. And I just think she's going to be great.
I like that. Have you started casting it? Are we that
I
close?
haven't started casting yet, which is going to be so fun because I've never been a part of a casting process.
You're the boss. Listen, unfortunately, we're out of time for our interview because I was going to ask you about your messy brother. Because we got love for Ray J. He is a mess, though. And on that note, everyone, Brandy is going to come back and she's going to perform one of my favorite songs from Chicago a little later in the show. But Ask Wendy is next. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
My name is Tara Wendy. How you doing?
Right.
I've been married for 3 years. And my husband wants me to suck his toes during sex. I did it once or twice when we were dating, but I don't want to do it. He's a construction worker and he has both feet. So what do I do when he sticks his toes in my mouth?
Well, he's got to start getting pedicures. And so just talk to him about that. He's got to start getting pedicures and then buy him a petty egg and keep it on his night table stand. You know?
Thank you.
Okay. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
My name is Erica. I traveled all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, just to see you.
Thank you, Erica. One day only.
My girlfriend and I have done a ton of shopping, like spent a lot of money. And I'm wondering, should I go ahead and tell my husband or just let it pop up on the credit card statement and our joint account?
Let it just pop up. And you know what? You might want to intercept the mail, this month.
Yes.
And just sweep all this under the rug.
Online.
Yeah,
Yes,
and the online.
exactly.
Yes.
Thank you,
You're very
Wendy.
welcome. Thanks for going out of your way and coming here. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Ashley. How you doing?
Hi, Ashley.
So I've been dating this guy on and off for 2 years now. Now we're back together dating. But his mom and I don't really see eye to eye. I'm wondering, am I wasting my time in this relationship?
You know what? In some families, mothers are the determining factor. In other families, moms aren't.
True.
Is she the determining factor in
No.
his future love life with you?
No, my mom, I beg to differ. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Who's that, your mom?
Yeah.
Where's your mom? Do you like the guy? Hi, Mom.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. It's just not for her necessarily all the time.
Okay. But for you, it's not about the guy, it's about her mother.
It's not about her either, right?
Yeah. Right. What about the mother that you don't like?
We're just completely different people.
In what way, Ashley?
Where do I begin? I don't know. She's just, completely different people.
Well, look, I would date a guy if I didn't like the mother, okay?
Yeah.
And as a woman, you just learn how to woman up and tolerate her when she's around. Because it's not about her, it's about her son. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, good luck. More Ask Wendy next. Mondays on Wendy mean one thing. I am well rested and ready to deliver the hot topics. So let's go and get huge deals on the perfect gifts for mom. Plus, we're putting the Cha-Ching in spring. You won $5,000.
Monday on an all-new Wendy.
We're putting the Cha-Ching in spring. April 23rd through May 20th. I'm calling Lucky Wendy watchers every day with a question about our show. And then it's a spin to see how much they can win. Watching Wendy could pay off big. Get details on how you can enter for your chance to play on my Facebook page now. Welcome back. We've got more Ask Wendy for you. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Very well.
My name is Daniela. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. And we're pregnant now with our first...
Congratulations.
It's a girl, and now him and his mom have
pigtails and a jump rope?
Yes. His mom and him have been pushing for me to name the baby after her. I love her, but I'm not crazy about her name. How do I tell her and him that I don't want to name my daughter after her without hurting his feelings?
What's her name? Like Margaret or something?
Antonia.
Antonia?
I don't really...
Why don't you, make it what the middle
I don't even like it for a middle name.
Okay. That you're the mom and you win. So now...
But how do I say that without, like, hurting her feelings? Like...
It's not, look, she's a big girl. I mean, she'll understand, but you need your husband to be on your side. He's supposed to be on your side, not her side.
Yeah.
Okay? Good luck.
Wendy, how you doing? My name is Darlene, and I met a man on the internet about 9 months ago. We reconnected. We've been talking for 5 weeks. He asked me away for the weekend for my birthday, which is tomorrow. I canceled everything, and then he canceled on me. So is that a deal breaker or what?
It's you know what? Here's the thing. First of all, going away. Where were you going to go?
The Poconos.
Okay. Going somewhere up in the woods by yourself with some man you met on the internet 5 weeks ago is nuts.
I know people who know him know.
Oh, you know people?
I do know people who know him, so I know everything he says is cool. He's a real person.
And why did he cancel?
He said he had a family emergency. He takes care of his kids that live in Pennsylvania on the weekend, and he had to take care of them.
I don't know. It sounds sketchy, but there is such thing as family emergency, especially when kids are involved.
And be glad.
Yeah, and I don't care that your friends know him. I still wouldn't go in the woods with the killer. Okay? Okay.
Got you.
Good luck. Up next, everybody, Brandy performs with the cast of Chicago. Don't go away. So easy to get fabulous Wendy Show bling. Just go to wendyshow.com and click Shop Wendy. T-shirts, Diva fans, and my favorite mugs, plus more. Are you shopping? She's currently starring on Broadway in the Tony Award-winning musical Chicago. She's here to perform Roxy. Give it up one more time for Brandy and the cast of Chicago.
Everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxy. She's gonna be a celebrity. That means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize her eyes, her hair, her teeth, my boobs, my nose. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How you doing? From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be singing Roxy. Who says that murder's not an art? And in case she doesn't hang, can say she started with a bang. Roxy, Roxy, hot. They're gonna wait outside in line to get to see Roxy. Think of those autographs I'll sign. Good luck to ya, Roxy. And I'll appear in a lavalier that goes all the way down to my waist. Here a ring, there a ring, everywhere a ring, always in the best of taste. She's given up her humdrum life. I'm gonna be Roxy. And a star. And Sophie Tucker
emotional. I loved being in Chicago so much. It was like one of the best experiences. Good luck to you. Hi, boys.
Thank you.
Go see Brandy in Chicago. She's there through June 21st, right here in New York City at the Ambassador Theater. Spring Cha-Ching is next. Welcome back. Okay, it's time to play Spring Cha-Ching, where one lucky viewer could win up to $5,000 on our big wheel. So let's call our contestant and get him on the line.
Hello.
Patrick Robinson, Flint, Michigan. How you doing?
I'm not doing bad. You're a goddess. I must say that.
Thank you. I'll take it. All right, Patrick, flattery will get you nowhere. Today, you're our Spring Cha-Ching contestant. Have you been watching the show every day?
Yes, I have.
Perfect. Okay. It's time to find out how much you're playing for. Suzanne's going to spin the wheel, okay? Go ahead, Suzanne.
Big money for cash!
Patrick, you're playing.
Yeah, I'm here.
Excuse me. You're playing for $1,000.
All right.
All right. Now listen closely, because you're only going to have 15 seconds to answer the following question, and you will only get one try at answering. Okay?
Yes.
All right. In yesterday's Inside Scoop, we talked about Tyga's new tattoo. What does it say?
It says Kylie.
Oh my God! Congratulations, Patrick. You won $1,000. Thank you so much for playing. If you want a chance to win up to $5,000, go to my Facebook page to enter, and keep watching every day, because we might be calling you. We'll be right back. If you're ever in the New York City area, you've got to come and be my co-host in my studio audience. It's safe to say that this is the best audience on TV. Did you guys have fun today? We'll be here until the end of July, so you do have time. Just go to wendyshow.com. The tickets are free, and I guarantee you a good time. All right. I want to thank Brandy and my co-host, my studio audience. Also, tomorrow on the show, from Good Morning America, the fabulous Robin Roberts is stopping by. And I'm also tomorrow going to show you the best beauty products for spring. I love you for watching today, of course. And I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.